If I throw a pebble in a pond and I see no effect, how many times am I going to throw that pebble? I'm not going to throw it anymore. It's the same way to life. And so one of the greatest skills that I believe that every one of us has in common is how do we create influence? And so we have to understand fear and panic. And so I can intellectualize all day long the idea of fear and panic, but I'd rather just create a little fear and panic in the room just to feel it and see how it goes. So if you would please take out your phones. Let's see how well this works in a small room. Usually in a bigger room this works good. And if you would unlock your phones. And then open up your Photos app, if you would. And then hand it to a stranger. I'm kidding, don't do that, please. No, don't do that. So now I did this, I'm actually gonna stop you from doing that because don't do that. I did this in a room of 6,000 people. We pulled out their phones and handed it to the stranger. They handed it to a stranger. You listen to 6,000 people go from paying attention to going, and the energy and the volume of the room just went up. Even if you were to just unlock your phone and not do the Photos app and hand it to a stranger. In fact, do that once. Don't open your Photos app, just open it up, hand it to a stranger. Yeah, some of us don't care, but here's what we pay attention to. So now, if you do this, now all of a sudden, where does most people's attention go when this happens? To the thumb of the other person. So what's going on? Ever handed somebody their phone and they're looking at one photo and they start doing this and you're like, oh, wait, hold on a second. It was, don't scroll left. Yeah, no scrolling left. Like it was in our anniversary, whatever it is. But the point being is we did this on stage. We had 6,000 people in the room. Now imagine a 200-foot LED screen up there. And right before we went on stage, I told the CEO, and I said, the CEO of EXP Realty, I said, I want you to come on stage the moment I do this. We're going to take a selfie, and then I'm going to give you my phone, and we're going to put it on the Jumbotron. I go, no one's going to see it. He said, there's 6,000 people. Everyone's going to see it. They're not going to see it. He goes, there's 6,000 people. I go, they're not going to see it. They're going to move their eyes to the person who's holding their phone. We did this. Nobody saw it. They put it up there. It was there. But what was fascinating to me was how easy it was to manipulate attention. And that's what it comes down to. It's like we see all of this stuff, but our attention is very focused. If I were to look at you right now, she's blurry. I look at you, they're blurry. Look at you, they're blurry. Try that once. Look around and watch how when you focus on one person, how everybody else goes blurry. And so what we realize is that our attentional field is very small, but yet we operate in a world thinking that we take in all of this stuff. And so we're talking about influence. What we're really talking about is how do we really manage attention?